You may want to travel to the United States temporarily to teach or coach as artists or entertainers. You can do it by applying for a US P3 visa individually or as part of a group and under a culturally unique program. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I will explain all you need to know about the US P3 visa requirements, the application process, and more. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, no time is better than right now. Do it so you can stay updated on visas and get a free cheat sheet for this visa. We publish 3 new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe. Let's go. What are the eligibility conditions of a US P3 visa? The applicants for this visa must come to the United States either individually or as a group to develop, interpret, represent, coach, or teach a unique or traditional ethnic, folk, cultural, musical, theatrical, or artistic performance or presentation. In addition, you must attend an event that will help you develop and acquire a deeper understanding of art. This event may be of a commercial or non-commercial nature. Now, what are the benefits of P3 visas? Number 1, enter the US and perform for payments. Number 2, you can engage in part-time studies. Number 3, you can apply for visas for accompanying essential support personnel. Number 4, apply for P4 visas for dependents. What are the drawbacks of P3 visas? Let's see. Number 1, you may work only for the employer that supported you. If you change jobs, you must obtain a new visa. Number 2, P3 visas cannot be issued until the appropriate labor organization is consulted by the USCIS. Number 3, dependents are allowed to stay in the US with you, however, they may not work. Now, how to apply for a US P3 visa? You must first find an appropriate sponsor in the US. The sponsor then submits the documents and petitions to the US Citizenship and Immigration Services or USCIS. If the organization approves the sponsor's appeal, you can initiate the visa application process at the US Embassy in your home country. First, let's talk about the steps that the sponsor takes. A U.S. sponsor or employer must submit Form I-12-9. The employer must consider some points when completing the form. Number 1, a consultation from a relevant labor organization. Number 2, copy of contract or summary of agreement that shows you are employed. Number 3, explanation about the event or activity that you're going to attend, such as the start and end date of the event and the schedule. Number 4, certificates issued by well-known experts showing that you have professional and unique skills in presenting, coaching, teaching, and etc. Number 5, evidence like newspapers, reviews, and published material to show that your performance is culturally unique. Number 6, if there is more than one performance in several locations, the date of the performances and their locations must be specified. Now, let's talk about the steps that you as the employee take. Step 1, complete the Form DS-160. It is for non-immigrant visa applications. Step 2, pay the visa application fee. The fee is $190 and non-refundable. Without this payment, your application and documents will not be processed. Depending on the relationship between your home country and the US, you may have to pay for visa issuance. Step 3. Prepare your documents. You need to submit, number 1, your passport. It must be valid for at least 6 months from the date of departure. Number 2, Form DS-160 confirmation page. Number 3, your photo. You must also submit your photo online while filling out the online application form. Number 4, the approval of Form I-129. Step 4, schedule an interview appointment. All applicants between the ages of 14 and 79 must be interviewed at the US Embassy. You must apply to schedule your interview as soon as possible. Once the interview is scheduled, you will get a confirmation letter containing information such as the interview date and place. You must bring this letter with you on the date of the interview. Step 5. Participate in a visa interview. The interview will take place at the embassy. You must be at the embassy on time for the interview. Now, how long is the US P3 visa valid? The validity of a US P3 visa is determined by the time required for you and your performance. But in general, its validity does not exceed 1 year. If you still haven't completed your performance after 1 year, you can apply for an extension. In this way, your visa will be renewed for another year. Another question. How can you extend the US P3 visa? In order to renew this visa, the employer must resubmit Form I-129 to the USCIS. If the petition is approved, your visa will be extended for another year. Another question. Can P3 visa holders change their employer? Yes. The new employer must first submit Form I-129 to the USCIS. After approval, you can work with your new employer. Keep in mind that you can't get started on your job until Form I-129 is approved. One more question. Can P3 visa holders bring their family members to the US? Yes. You can bring your children and spouses to the US under a P4 visa. Your family members are not allowed to work in the US, but can enroll in school or college. In addition to family members, you can bring your support personnel to the US, provided that the services they provide play an important role in your performance and you cannot find such services in the US. You must provide some documents for your support personnel. Number 1, a written consultation from a relevant labor organization. Number 2, a statement showing the applicant's essential skills and experience with the P3 visa holder. Number 3, copy of the contract and summary of an agreement indicating that the support personnel has been employed. Well, there you go. Now you can start your application and get that sweet US P3 visa. If the steps were so confusing, don't worry. I put a cheat sheet on our website. Go ahead and download it. Link is in the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It will help YouTube's algorithm. You can also follow our social media accounts. Links are in the description. If you have any type of visa that you want to know about, write the name in the comment section and we will make a video for it. Thank you all for watching.